Guys, welcome to the channel, The Modern Survivalist. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing to the channel. Also consider getting my books, Surviving the Economic Collapse and 3 Survival Skills. 2 books that will really help you get a lot better prepared for a very troubled world, especially in the economic front, for a number of reasons. You have the expansion of BRICS. You have a world that is aging. There's not enough children being born, and we happen to be in a number of very violent, brutal conflicts in several parts of the planet, and things are not looking any better. I mean, let's be completely frank, and I'm not even going into the internal divisions between ourselves in our own nations. So I want to talk about this, which I touched upon in the last video. Russia's expanded BRICS meeting sends jitters around Europe. Why only Europe? Why not in the United States as well? Well, this is Euro news, so it's going to be euros. I mean, most people in the United States don't even know what. Most people in the United States cannot point the United States in a fucking map. Most people in the United States don't know how many stars the U.S. flag has no idea how many states you have, cannot probably mention more than 4 or 5 of them, if that. So we are in this crazy world in which some people just don't know literally where they're standing. But this is not stopping these guys from expanding and becoming more powerful. China's Xi Jinping, India, Turkey. Is Turkey a member state already or not? Pretty sure it should be. Turkey sounds as if it should be. America's Serbia, Belarus. Oh, all right. Yeah, so there you have it. Turkey. Yes, of course. Of course. Why wouldn't they be? So, the club formed in 2009, strength or weakness in expansion? Yeah, dude, it is strength. Anytime you become bigger, it is strength. Don't bullshit me about, oh, it's really not all that serious. But expanding BRICS members actually weaken the alliance. Practically, this is the social engineering part. This is yes, they keep adding members, but that's their weakness. You know, the more members you have, the bigger your army is, the weaker you are. All right, yeah. In the days of what fucking Alexander was it? In the Roman Empire, that was maybe a thing. Not now. As it has new members, the diversity and heterogeneity is just going to make it even more difficult for BRICS to come up with coherent worldviews and policies. Not really. I mean, definitely the United States is giving them a very strong case about, yeah, you have to unite against the evil West that is going loco these days. So I think they're really happy about everything going on. The whole thing looks really impressive on a big map of the world, but in terms of the unity, yeah. So when you look at the fucking map of these guys, you say, oh, we are kind of all fucked, aren't we all? No, it's just impressive. It's just impressive on the map. It's just impressive on how enormous and giant and powerful they are. Nothing else. Controversial attendances, yeah. Most controversial, Turkey, who happens to be, yeah, because it's President Recep Erdogan, in Europe, right? The country has the second largest army in NATO and was historically aligned with the West. Turkey is it's not anymore aligned with the West. Its foreign minister recently hinted that the geopolitical switch was due to being repeatedly rebuffed for membership of the European Union. Why the hell would you have Turkey at this point as an EU state? They're definitely aligned with Russia. So no, you won't have them in the EU anytime soon. It would be having your worst enemy inside your own house. This is an example of Turkey showing that it has other diplomatic options and alignments. Yeah, and again, the United States and Europe, neither one of them are doing great things in terms of stopping this. We have the Ukraine flag, which was, of course, a great business opportunity for many in the West, at the expense of the destruction and suffering of a lot of people in this country. But hey, who cares, right? It's just more people being blown up. Who's even counting at this point? The BRICS Summit is telling us we have to integrate and scale in Europe. Fragmented Europe. It's fragmented Europe. It's fragmented Europe. It's fragmented United States. It's fragmented. I mean, we need really to get our shit in order right now, pronto, because these guys are not waiting. This is now economic, but it will soon be militaristic as well. How are you going to fight these guys? Look at where they are. Look at this thing. Brazil is no pushover, by the way. Brazil is a fucking monster. It's gigantic. It's industrial. I think its military is quite capable. Hell, half of the UFC fighters are yeah. Check out Poatan, right? Alex Pereira. Do you want a bunch of Alex Pereiras running towards you? No, you don't. You don't even want one of those guys. But seriously, it is expanding. It is huge, and this is the way the world is going. I'm just thinking, brainstorming right now. Is this part of the plan of the elite, just giving up to this and just letting totalitarian governments take over all of the world, and the rest just assimilating, accepting? Yes, finally accept that you're better off just obeying orders from your overlords, and that's it. This idea of democracy, freedom, these ideals from the Christians of this part of the world, that little place in Italy, that little Vatican place where this religion that expanded and then got made kind of like fucked up over there and over here, but so on. Still, the Christian values of putting the other cheek, right, and peace and being civilized and acting as treating everyone as our human beings and not committing genocides and not blowing the shit out of everyone. All of those values from Christians that that build all of this, right? All of this up until a point. Now slowly ripping apart. Brazil is still very religious, very Catholic in many ways. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see how it goes. These guys are definitely not. None of these are Catholic. None of these are Christians. Well, the version of Christianity that exists in Russia is basically a political aligned bullshit church, but you see the world changing a lot, man. Don't you see it? Like, it's not just this, it's in your neighborhoods, in your communities. It is very concerning. I think we're gonna head towards very dark times very soon. It's already happening, right? We see things that go, God damn it, really? When is it that we became this, right? And looking at the stuff going on in the Middle East, backed by the United States, that's fucking crazy. It's insane. Backed by Europe, Germany saying, "Oh yeah, you just go ahead. We owe you one." It's insanity. It's insanity. But well, our enemies are certainly not waiting around. They're definitely clear on where they're aligning, and it's aligning against us. Guys, that's going to be all for now. See you later. Take care.